Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am the Inconsequential Runner, and this is a really short video. I was going out on a run the other day. Does that make sense? I was enjoying a run the other day, and I thought about a couple of rules that runners shouldn't do. And I just thought I'd share these with you, and they're random, they're all over the place. Rule number one, as a runner, don't litter. Don't be the person who litters and drops stuff. These are where the rules came from. So when I was out running, there was an empty gel wrapper. Someone had taken a gel and they'd dropped the wrapper on the ground, and it was a run in the forest. So look, don't be that person. If you take your gel out with you and you consume it, the wrapper's got to come back. So in all of my runs, if I don't want to put the wrapper back in say if I'm taking my CamelBak because it's a bit gooed up, I hold it in my hand. Yeah, suck it up, princess. You hold the wrapper in your hand until you get to a bin. The other thing I take in my CamelBak is little plastic, they call them Ziploc bags, but they're just little, you know, the top that you just press seal. So what I can do is put the wrappers in that and then put it in my CamelBak. So that it goes up the inside of that plastic bag, but not the CamelBak, and I reuse those. But either way, bring your wrappers back home. And I've been known to do this. If I see someone else's wrapper, yeah, I'll pick it up. I know it's not the best thing. You're worried about germs and everything like that. I don't know about the exposure rate. But yeah, pick it up. But don't litter. No one has to pick up anyone else's litter if you don't litter. So that's rule number one. Okay, let's rip through this. Rule number two, random. If you notice a runner that you know and you're driving along, don't toot from behind. If you can see the runner but they can't see you, don't toot. Firstly, the horn is so much louder outside of the car than it's inside. Secondly, if they are at any point in their run where it's towards the end, if it's a long run, they can be fatigued. My heart rate has spiked with people tooting. Thirdly, they don't know who you are. If you've seen them, wait till you drive in front of them so they're behind you and wave out the window, or sort of toot and wave then, or something. But let them at least see the vehicle so they might have some sort of idea who you are. But yeah, don't toot from behind. Take it easy on your fellow runners. Okay, here we go. Don't race when it's not a race. So if it's not a race, if you're going out and you're doing a training run, don't take risks crossing the road in front of cars, wondering whether or not they're going to stop at the intersection you're running through. Don't do that. If it's not a race, like even if it's parkrun, share the footpath. Okay, you're on for your PB, but someone's just cut in front. That's okay. Suck it up, princess. It's, or prince. Yeah, suck it up, prince or princess. Yeah, either gender, doesn't matter. Any of the genders, doesn't matter. But don't get all worked up. If it's a proper race, the roads will be closed. And even then, you know when the roads are closed, and say it's one of the big marathons, you're going to get stuck in traffic. Things are going to happen. So don't make decisions where, you're the god of running, because you're not. Enter the big races where the roads are closed, and then you'll be fine. Go to track races, There'll still be traffic, but the traffic's on the track. But don't take risks and don't do silly stuff and don't shout at people for blocking the sidewalk and stuff like that. It's not the Olympics. None of what we do is the Olympics until we're at the Olympics. And for a big percentage of us, that's not us. All the world champs, that counts too. All right. Don't double negative. Don't not run in the rain. If it's raining, suck it up, prince or princess. Go out in the rain. It means you don't have the right attitude and you don't have the right clothes. My mate Willie, shout out to you Willie, is, and your daughters too, Katie and Mehaka. I hope I pronounced that right. I think I've just ruined this video. No, I don't care. I do these all in one take. I can't be bothered editing them, it takes too much time. So forgive me. Right, Willie, Katie, Mihaka. Willie, the tip from Willie is look at the weather. Don't just make a decision based on what you see. Like look at the actual weather forecast, look at the temperature and know what clothes you wear in that temperature. That's a great tip because I tended to just look out the door and make a bit of a guesstimate. Usually I'm right. But if you just look at the numbers and you know what you wear at 10 degrees Celsius and what you wear at 20 degrees Celsius, that can be helpful too. But here's the don't. Don't not run in the rain. Okay, you've got a training session in the rain. Oh, you got a training session in the afternoon planned and it's raining. Run in it. Make sure you've got the right gear on. But double negative, don't not run in the rain. Okay, don't ignore early warning signs of a niggle. So frequently, when an injury comes on, you get warnings. Well, my experience is you get warnings over a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ahead. Just a little niggle starts somewhere. Don't ignore those. That's the time to get onto it. You had plantar fasciitis before, and you're starting to feel it a little bit now. Years later, you know what it feels like, and you just got a little bit of it just starting to rear its ugly head. Do something about it straight away. Get onto it and treat it like you would if you had full-blown plantar fasciitis. All right, so don't ignore the warning signs of a niggle. Don't compare. See, this is it. This is why I mispronounce people's names and everything. I get so tongue-tied in these. And then my brain freezes, like you saw before. All right, and thank you if you're still with me, because I'm not going to edit that out. So good on you for your patience. Right, don't compare your progress to others. I am not on Strava. It's probably the main reason. You have enough of a battle comparing your own progress to yourself. You know, when you hit a couple of PBs in a row and then you're working even harder and smarter, and then the next race, you know, it might be a park run, you're miles off your PB. And you're like, how can that be? I've worked harder and smarter. Those things happen. So it's hard enough comparing your results to yourself, your progress to yourself, let alone with others in the mix. Whenever we watch videos on running, there's tips all over the place. There's a multitude, a myriad of tips. And you can't do them all. So don't overwhelm yourself with stuff. And one of the key things to not overwhelm yourself with is the progress and training schemes of others. The training schedules and the distances others are coming. Don't do that. Right, that's it. Quick recap. Don't litter. Don't toot from behind if you see a friend. Give them some love, just not from behind. Don't act like you're in a race when it's not a race. Be courteous to other people. Don't not run in the rain. Make sure you've got the right gear. Follow Willie's advice. Check the weather. So the weather, the actual data on what the weather is, will help you decide what gear to put on. And you'll refine that over time so you're always wearing the right gear so then the running's easy. Don't ignore the warning signs of an easy niggle. And don't compare your progress and training routine with others. That is it. We are done. Thanks for making it to the end. Hit like if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you want to subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. And I almost promise you I will be less tongue-tied. All right. Take care. Take care. Enjoy your next run. All right. Bye.